Your action looks too low? No, the action's perfect. Actually, the action on this guitar is amazing. Super amazing. Hey Straten, just subbed to your Patreon. Love the content. Can you give a simple breakdown on some swybrid in your sweeps? Middle, down, up, up. Well, thanks for joining the Patreon. Really appreciate the support. And with that being said, so that's good that you love the content. Awesome. That's amazing. Yeah, I just uploaded a new actual video a little bit ago. Well, I uploaded the tabs, that legato sequence that I posted earlier today, I posted it today on YouTube and I posted on other social media platforms yesterday, but it had that. And I posted the tabs of that. The tricky thing is with that, but yeah, I will do some more swybrid examples. Like, so he said, actually, let's talk about the swybrid stuff. On some swybrid in your sweeps. Can you give a simple breakdown of some swybrid in your sweeps? Oh, that's a really good one. That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good idea. There's a good few sweep. Well, swybrid picking is sweeping. So if you wanted to do swybrid with your sweeps, I actually would first start off with patterns like this. So if you want to play a diminished seventh arpeggio, this is how I first started doing swybrid like 10 years ago. Maybe a little longer than that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's a 4-note pattern. What I do is down, hammer, down, middle, down, down, middle, hammer. Shout out from Long Island, New York. Huge fan here. Thanks for the content. Hey, shout out to Dr. Langley. Appreciate having you here, dude. Yeah, those are the first sort of swybrid shapes that I remember doing a long time ago. It's actually a really good swybrid lick that you can do. Who remembers these kind of licks? It's like a Paul Gilbert lick, right? It's actually a good lick to swybrid. You get the extra sweep right there. Yeah, just getting warmed up over here. If you have any questions, just let me know. Just want to give you a reminder that I've been uploading all the tabs to my videos lately to my Patreon. So you can check out the link to that in the description of this live stream, or to my most recent shorts. You can see the link as well. Or just patreon.com/Straten Marshall if you have an account. Patreon.com/Straten Marshall. So when learning all different keys, did you learn them individually or just learned all the shapes in one key and then transitioned it to other keys? Yeah, I basically learned everything in G major. Then basically I learned harmonic minor. So I mean, when I mean G major, all the modes. Whoops. Then obviously harmonic minor. Melodic minor. Etc. Did you apply for the YouTube play button yet? The wall looks empty behind you. I need to. I still haven't done that. Thanks for reminding me. Maybe I'll get to doing that today. Yeah, I need to hang that up. It's a great accomplishment. Thanks for the reminder. Have you messed around with Messiaen modes? Mode 3 really interests me. I have messed around with it quite a bit, but I'm not like the best Messiaen mode expert. It's a really cool sound though, I must admit. I like the sounds of it. It's been a while though since I've kind of messed around with it, so I'm not super fresh up to date with the formula in my head, but it's definitely a cool thing to play and mess around with. I'll brush up on that for next stream, see what I can pull out some cool vocabulary. Your tone sounds so good with less delay. I'm not using any delay. That's just actually a little bit of reverb. Are you self-taught? Basically, yeah. For the way I play, I'd say I'm self-taught. I have a family of musicians, but they don't particularly play or partake in this sort of style of guitar playing. But my dad, he plays guitar. He showed me a lot of stuff in the beginning. Here's a good, actually I was just thinking about this while I was in the key of E major, C sharp minor, I guess. But there's a cool sweeping thing that I was doing with swybrid. I don't know if the guy who was asking about it is still on here, but he was asking about sweeping with swybrid. Here's another one I've been doing a lot lately that's pretty good with swybrid. So you can do that with a lot of different shapes. You go next position. But this is actually the most straightforward one. If you know these 2-1-2 shapes. What's up, buddy? What's up, man? How you doing? EJ, yeah, EJ is amazing. I love EJ. Yeah, a lot of the stuff I play is very EJ inspired at times, especially a lot of the pentatonic kind of shapes. Chromatic lick sounds like Rick Graham. Which chromatic lick? Yeah, I love Rick Graham's playing. Rick Graham's amazing. We watched Rick Graham for a long time. Hi man, can you play something involving the 24th fret on the 6th string? So the high E string? Pattern. I love that pattern. It's pretty conducive for picking every note too, if you want to be able to pick every note. Got to kind of push through it though. That sounds so clean. Appreciate it. I used to struggle with descending so bad. What's the problem with descending? Are you like economy picking? Actually, when I first started playing, I was not very good at economy descending. Alternate descending, so 3 notes per string. Yeah. Alternate picking is tricky because when you're going in too many different directions, like this kind of lick, that requires all that pick slanting. See, when I descend right here. Oh, that lick is crazy. Which one? Which one? How do you practice pick movement? Alternate picking or economy picking, you just got to practice that. 3 notes per string. Do you like Jack Gardner's playing? Yes, Jack Gardner's amazing. That's awesome he got onto Rick Beato too. That Rick Beato interview I started watching, he's a really amazing player, that Jack Gardner. Got a cool style. But practicing pick movement, I don't know. I would say just practice economy picking. You can start with alternate, but if you want, you could just even do descending 4s like on 1 string. This is a good way to practice. I don't know, maybe like, or just basic pentatonic licks. Why not? Try practicing alternate picking with pentatonics. That's a good one. But if you want to do a pull off, you can keep your pick in the same direction, sort of with the slanting deal. If you do a pull off at the end right here, like. But if you want to practice both pick slanting techniques, then you're going to have to watch how my wrist rotates when I'm descending. Favorite Yngwie tune? Ooh, that's a tough one. There's so many good ones. I really like actually anything from the Alcatraz Steeler days to honestly what he's playing and putting out nowadays is amazing. I think my favorite, I don't know. There's a lot of good ones. Maybe a special one will come to me. Maybe Icarus Dream Suite off of Rising Force, that's amazing. Or even the whole orchestral album, that was just so amazing. This guy is very good, thank you. What string gauge do you use? I'm using 8 through 38 right now. That's why the bends are always... Oh, am I playing sloppy today? How are you getting your tone? I'm just using a plugin right now from Polychrome DSP. I'm using, I think, Lumos from Polychrome, I believe. Watching from the Philippines, bro? Oh, shout out to you, man. Thanks for watching. First stream doing a vertical stream in a while, huh? Been a while since I've done a vertical one. Who knows this pattern? You ever played this pattern before? What's the speed I can get on this liquid swybrid picking? Then you could ascend it. It's really hard to actually play with alternate picking at that speed. Ooh. My gosh, that's way harder alternate. Versus a swybrid. Ooh, it's much easier that way. Do you teach for a living? It's one of the things that I do. Yes, I do a lot of teaching. Mostly in the form of courses, but I do some one-on-one teaching as well. Do you do your own guitar setups or do you take them to a technician? Luckily, my technician is my dad and he can set up my guitars real good, getting the action low. So no, I don't set them up because it's hard to get them set up the way how good he's at doing them. Be able to get the action get so low so you can just play anything. Any tips on descending economy picking? Ascending feels easier for me. Yeah, that's because of the pick slanting thing. You gotta hold your pick in a certain direction. How does the content on your Gumroad differ from your Patreon? The Patreon is I'm not doing the Gumroad anymore. I'm not updating it anymore. It's basically on the Patreon you're just getting access to the tabs, and I've been doing also lessons on there as well. And you're just getting basically the licks that I'm posting now on a regular basis versus the Gumroad ones where, packs, and they didn't include all my videos. Now, if you check out the post that I've been doing on March on Patreon, you'll notice I've made I made 2 in the last 48 hours, and I've done maybe 3 or 4 posts besides that, 5 posts. So it's like already 5, 6, 7 posts in a month. Less than a month, actually. It's been like 3 weeks of consistent posting. So basically, you're just getting a lot more content, and also I'm going to be doing more like long form lessons on there as well. And I'm going to be thinking of new creative ways, maybe live streams, like not one-on-one, but maybe doing live streams where I have people who are joined on the Patreon where I do these coaching calls and stuff like that. Maybe with a group of people I might start doing. I really don't know. I got to still figure it out, but been putting a lot of effort into all the tabs on Patreon. So basically just you're getting all my videos that I upload on a regular basis on Patreon. And that's how it differs. I mean, it's a way better deal for the consumer, that's for sure, I would say, because if you like the videos that I post, the tabs are getting uploaded at a way faster rate. And, everyone asks me for tabs all the time. So that's where you get them for now, Patreon. And it's only like $5 a month. It's pretty much the cost of a coffee. And you're getting a library of tabs. So everyone go check out my Patreon if you're interested in the tabs to my videos and exclusive content and lessons. And I was also going to start doing gear reviews maybe on there too. Well, not reviews, but like just talking about my gear in more depth. You know what I mean? Just thinking about doing stuff like that. Showing people how I get my tone, my sounds, all that stuff. So it'll be cool, I think. Hello, bro, from Indonesia. Oh, shout out to you, man. Thanks for joining. Tapping techniques, bro. Okay. What kind of tapping techniques? That's a pretty cool one. Different shape. Your fretting hand technique is excellent. Do you think about what your thumb is doing at some point? I don't think about anything I'm doing at pretty much any point because it's all muscle memory when it comes to the fast. Like, well, when you're improvising, you're relying on some muscle memory, of course, but sometimes you kind of let it flow and take some more risks. But with the way I play my left hand, I'm not thinking about it. I'm just playing. See, when I do that thumb thing, it's just, that's already there for me, you know? But sometimes I'll notice that this happens where I'm adjusting the left hand position, but I'm not thinking about it. I'm just doing it. It's not like one of those things where I'm just like totally like thinking. Just wherever my hand is on the fretboard. So let's say we're playing like up here with some shapes, maybe some 3-1 shapes. I'm subconsciously lowering my hand to get that stretch. And if the bigger the stretch, then yeah, I'm going to lower it. But I'm overall trying to keep it in this position for the most part. So yeah, I'm always trying to keep it in relatively the over the thumb position, especially when you're playing chords. And then if you're doing some shredding stuff up here, obviously, just make it, you know, available, your left hand technique available to be able to do the right shapes and stuff like that. It's honestly just kind of like a hybrid approach. Up here, it's maybe going to be a little bit more normal. But maybe up here, going to use a little bit more thumb. Well, you could still do the thumb thing up here too. Like, I don't think I do that as often though. If I'm being honest, I don't notice myself doing it. But I'm always playing chords in this way, like Hendrixy style chords. I always would wrap my thumb around like. That's a tough shade. Maybe a little easier up here. Ugh. That position's always been annoying. This is cool and inspirational. I wish I was better at guitar. This makes me want lessons. I do offer guitar lessons. Appreciate the compliment. Check out the description of this live stream. Sign up to my Patreon for exercises and tabs to my videos. And there's also an email you can contact for one-on-one lessons if you're interested. Effortless playing. Sounding great. Have you been using plugins? Do you like them more than tube amps? I use plugins and tube amps. I think that plugins aren't as good as tube amps. No. But are they more convenient? Of course, because you can play at lower volumes. Unless you have extra gear that you can make your tube sound good at lower volumes, then maybe plugins might be the best option. But I still like tube amps. I think everything that's a plugin is based off of tube amps. I like that old analog feel, so I like a little bit of everything, you know. Eights, yep, using eights. Do you have or intend to produce any instrumental albums? I'm already been working on that. Yeah, I'm getting some stuff released hopefully this year. Definitely already have some singles that I'm going to be releasing though, for sure this year. So yeah, keep on a lookout. Thanks for asking about that. Big fan of Marshall Harrison, right? Of course, of course. The legend Marshall Harrison. He's great. Huge actual inspiration to my picking technique. 8-gauge strings, cool. Yeah, 8-gauge. What kind of music / songs has shaped that picking and legato technique? A lot of different music. Classical music, rock, metal. A lot of virtuoso musicians that I like have helped. Michael Schenker. I've never listened to much Michael Schenker, to be honest, but I know he's like a legend, so I like. He's good. He's good. Have you heard Symphony X? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Never uses his pinky, which is just crazy. Who, Michael Schenker? Yeah, I always thought that was crazy when people don't use their pinky. I just find it, like, how can you play without your pinky? But I do get it in certain circumstances. I don't use my pinky, maybe like on these kind of shapes. Be easier to use your first 3 fingers. For as long as I've been watching you, I still think you play cleaner than anyone I've heard. Your playing seems so effortless and natural. You have impeccable technique. Wow, that is one compliment right there. I'll take it. Thank you. Been watching your YouTube vids for a while now. So good, bro. So good, bro. Appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. He doesn't need to for some reason. What do you think of Marty Friedman? Marty Friedman's a good player, man. He's actually a great player. A lot of cool creative stuff he comes up with. I like his use of the Hirajoshi scale. How long have you been playing? I've been playing the guitar since August of 2008. So that would mean this year in August, I would be playing for about 18 years. Not really the style, but do you know Lee Ritenour? I can't say I'm familiar. He has pretty nice technique as well, and incredible music as well. I'll have to check him out. Yeah, but I'm not familiar with him at all. That's a pretty cool shape right there. This one. Kind of an augmented type sound. You need to play like 8 hours a day or something like that. I mean, I don't think that's necessary. If you do play 8 hours a day, it's probably going to help, especially early on, but it's more about efficient practice, you know what I mean? Just being able to get everything down, you know, with the practice that you do. That's what's important, not the amount of time. Do you come up with shapes on the fly? Sometimes not, like a lot of shapes. I've been playing a guitar and like this for a long time. So a lot of stuff is repeatable. Like octave stuff. So a lot of stuff in octave is just octaves are repeatable. Have you tried to do sweep picking using more forearm movements instead of wrist/thumb? Probably more energy needed. I don't try to do anything that requires me to put more effort in. Actually, I do the opposite, where I try to make everything as least amount of effort as possible. So instead of using the forearm, I don't think that's required. I'm even half the time when I sweep, I'm grabbing it with my fingers. Love that Hungarian minor sound. Nice use of hybrid/swybrid stuff. I appreciate that. Thank you. That's a good technique. It's a good technique. Actually, one of the best techniques. Instead of wrist/thumb. Oh yeah, he said thumb there too. I don't use that much thumb for sweeping, to be honest. Unless it's like 2 or 3 string arpeggios, like. Or 2 string maybe. But most of the stuff is just like wrist dominant, I would suppose, right? Like, do you have an approach to outlining chords? Yeah, just use 1-3-5 chords as sort of like a baseline. If we're talking about like to arpeggiate them, it doesn't really matter in general. I mean, it's kind of the same thing. You just use chords that are 1-3-5 in the beginning. Then I'll start doing stuff that's like 1-3-5-7. Or you can major. You know, and combine it a little bit, you know? Major minor stuff, or minor major, whatever. Then you can, you know, that's the kind of more augmented sounds. You get those kind of triads going. Basically, just have a good understanding, like study harmony. That's what I would suggest. Study harmony. You got to study harmony to be able to sort of outline chords in a creative way. What do you think? Who do you think was better at? I don't like answering those kind of questions. But they're both amazing. Becker was also inspired by Yngwie as well, so I mean, Becker would tell you that was probably his favorite guitar player, I would say. So they're both legends. So What string gauge am I using? I'm using 8 through 38. I was having worked on that. I forgot about that shape. So I mentioned 8s. It looks like you really are not using much force with the pick to move the strings. I do not use a lot of effort. No, I don't. Don't you have an album coming out? Yes, I do. I do. This year. You helped me to sweep. I watched your jam play lesson on TrueFire. Oh, did you? Yeah, a lot of people really are big fans of that course. Never tried, scared of breaking them. What? You're not gonna break them. I don't think so. Pretty guitar, what is it? This is a Kiesel. This is a Kiesel Delos. Amazing guitar. Any way to play a track for us? I'm not going to play it right now on a live stream, but you're going to be hearing some singles get released pretty soon, so keep on the lookout for that. Do you play live with a band? Not at the moment, because I'm working on my album and music, and I want to start playing that live, so. Angus Young uses light strings and has super light touch from what I understand. Interesting. What does he use, 8s? Am I in Canada? No, I'm Canada. I'm in the United States. Oh, that shape is really tough. Check this one out, though. I do this one somewhat a lot. Good way of playing E minor arpeggio. Just started learning guitar, 2nd month, and it feels impossible, brother. Any advice? I don't have... I do have some advice. Just keep practicing, learn things that you like to hear, and go from there. Use your ears, let those ears guide you, and also if you decide to bend some strings, don't be one of those guitar players who bend strings out of tune. Don't do that out of pitch. Do it in pitch. So have good vibrato if you're going to play some leads. Have good vibrato. Learn scales also. Learn some scales. Learn the minor pentatonic scale maybe. Learn all the positions of pentatonic. So yeah, E minor pentatonic, or start with G major pentatonic, and then learn all the shapes. That should be a good start for you. Learn the chords that go with it too, etc. So you combine sweeps and hybrid picking, sounds great. Yes, it's called swybrid picking, actually. So it allows you to do things at really insane speeds, like actually, this is a technique that Marshall Harrison pretty much invented, and you're hybrid picking with sweeping and economy pretty much at all in all ways. We'll do thanks again. How could you practice that? You just literally get the scales, start playing them with either alternate picking or economy picking. Alternate picking is down, up, no matter what. And economy picking is basically you're picking in the direction your pick goes. So if you have a 3 notes per string scale, you always go down, up, 3 notes per string, down, up, then on the next string, down, then the next string, down, up. Then when you descend, it's up, down, up, etc. Just like you descended, ascended. How can I work on my economy picking? Do exactly what I said. Yeah, exactly what I said there. That'll help. Tim Miller has some interesting ways of playing minor pentatonic. Tim Miller is amazing. He is an amazing guitar player. So 100% efficiency is key to the speed and smoothness, right? I mean, you can make mistakes and it will still sound good. More faster. More is more. That's right. More is more. More is more. Want something fast? Someone talking about sweep and hybrid. Yeah, that's another case where I'll do that. Useful for it. And that's using multiple fingers on the right hand. You familiar with some of the 2-1-2 stuff Tim Miller does? I've been practicing some of it, but it's difficult. You know, I never really studied his playing. I just always like listening to his playing. But 2-1-2 ideas are very common in my guitar playing. But these days, I tend to add more notes on a string than 2. But it's still great. I did an exercise on Patreon that was 2-1-2. For the most part, it was kind of like. I screwed up that last shape. That should have. Get the tabs for that on my Patreon. Should I buy a few budget pedals or should I invest in a Nano Cortex? It's totally up to you. Totally up to you. What do you think we'll get the most use out of? And go with that. I don't know that riff, the Power Ranger one. About swybrid, the technique from Marshall uses the pluck just after a descending sweep. You do always like that or just hybrid sometimes after ascending sweep or downstroke? I hybrid after downstrokes and I hybrid after upstrokes. It's all good. No worries. I hybrid after downstrokes and upstrokes. So if you're playing, depends on what you're playing, to be honest. You can even use multiple fingers. And it's called banjo roll technique for 3-string sweeps. This is also very useful. You can get actually to 130, 140 BPM pretty easily sweeping. Or banjo rolling is. It's really hard to get to that speed sometimes without stressing too much with the normal sort of sweeping. Even just straight up sweeping, like. What the banjo rolls is cool is you actually get to pick every note. That's one thing that's pretty sweet. Love that. That's more banjo roll swybrid though. You could sort of swybrid that though, I think, like. Actually, the other way is better because you can pick every note without getting your pick turned in the wrong direction. Love it, love it. Yeah, the swybrid's amazing. It's so amazing how fast you can get with it. You can even play some cool Paul Gilbert licks with that too. Oh, that's atrocious ascending. What pickups are in that guitar? These are Kiesel beryllium pickups. I got mostly Kiesel pickups in my Kiesel guitars, but I do have some Seymour Duncan pickups in the yellow retro solo that I have. They come stock on that Kiesel model, so I went with those. They're Seymour Duncan Antiquities, I think. Very cool twangy sound, something different than what I got in my other guitars. Although the Mark singles are also pretty twangy too. But I like a little bit of everything. Did you learn swybrid from Marshall Harrison? I definitely learned a lot about swybrid from Marshall Harrison, but I did sort of, I think, kind of have a different version of swybrid, but not. I learned Marshall's version of swybrid from Marshall, put it that way, and I sort of was doing swybrid on my own, not accidentally, but maybe accidentally, but definitely the Marshall style swybrid. Yeah, I definitely learned that from him. There's no doubt about that. But some of the different swybrid patterns like kind of came naturally. But yeah, Marshall's he's great. I've learned a lot from Marshall Harrison. I learned. I remember learning this a long time ago from Marshall. And let's just take the Paul Gilbert lick, right? I didn't learn that from Marshall, but I learned this from Marshall. And that's how you get to like insane speed with swybrid. And when you learn that pattern, that sort of changed the way I picked, because I was able to all of a sudden do swybrid in a more advanced way than I was doing, because the way I was doing swybrid was not as advanced as the way Marshall was doing it. And I was like, I need to be able to do it like that, because that to me is the most optimal way of picking, swybrid picking. So if I can create cool patterns with that, then that would be ideal. I appreciate that, Primus. I really do appreciate it. Shout out to you, man. love these kind of shapes for swybrid too. I've been doing, actually not swybrid, but banjo rolls, which is like a sub form of it. Check this out. Subcategory of it. That's pretty cool stuff right there. Why do I keep messing up there? Some of those patterns, like 3 notes per string in 2 strings, really wears the nails. For swybrid? Have you seen Spiro Dussius picking? It's insanely fast and precise. Yeah, he's amazing. He's amazing. I've returned once again a year later to ask when you're getting a 7-string. Weird thing that you said that. I've been thinking about getting one, actually, this time. Been actually thinking about it. But yeah, this works for all the sweeping and swybrid forms. Check this out. So let me try that one more time. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing with my right hand. I don't know if I was trying to demonstrate which swybrid, banjo or swybrid. Here's another way. I'll use more hybrid picking on the right hand for that arpeggio sequence. Cool. What pick are you using? I'm using the, which one am I using? Using a 3mm? Yeah, I'm using a 3mm big stubby right now. They're great picks. Also, I like the 2mm. Actually, I'm gonna get some 3mm of these too. Yeah, Marshall Harrison uses these picks actually. I should get on a stream and tell him to try out these. I bet you he'd love these. Except in 3mm. I gotta try the 3mm. He's like, it's like going through warm butter. It's like literally just like butter and just for economy. It's like knife through butter. I don't know what I like better. These are the big stubbies. I guess we'll see when I get a pack of the 3mm. Unless I did try them, I really can't remember. Either way, I've been liking 3mm picks because just so much more easier to play. I mean, you're just using way less effort for all the fast picking. But anyway, everyone, I'm getting ready to hop off of here in a few. So if you have any last minute questions, just let me know. Don't forget to subscribe to my Patreon if you want the tabs to my videos. If you want the tabs to my videos, go subscribe to my Patreon, patreon.com/StratenMarshall. Tabs to my videos, I've been like literally really consistent on adding that. So I'm adding those to so all the videos you see on social media, they are literally being consistently added now to my Patreon. So you got to or you should check it out if you're interested in tabs, and they're for only $5 a month. Wow, that was a lot of words for a little bit of talking. A lot of words for just saying one thing. Oh, what's up, buddy Nova? Hello there, Strat. Sounding great, dude. How you doing tonight? I'm doing great. Thanks for showing up to the live stream tonight, dude. Pretty hard. I hate, you know what? I shouldn't say I hate them, but they are tough to get these kind of barring shapes. I don't like barring things. I mean, I do, but I don't at the same time. So much easier when you have like one note per string arpeggios. Can I get some muted legato, please? Are you sure you're asking the right person? I'm just messing with you. I don't really do that though. I mean, that's like Rick Graham. That's Tom Quayle. But I'll do that. I think I need to get a better tone for that. Do I need a better tone for that? Let's see what we can do here. There we go. There we go. I'm kind of trying to. You need the right tone. You need the right tone. Why you choose Kiesel guitars? Because I think they're amazing instruments. I've been endorsed by them for 5 years now. Put it this way, I wouldn't be playing their guitars if they weren't like the best. So, I mean, they're amazing. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Just gotta get a charger. 1 second. There we go. So, muted legato technique. Yeah, I was gonna change. Let me change the tone for this. I don't think this is like the right tone. You really gotta have the right tone for muted legato technique. All right. All right. I'll do this for you. So let's find it. I think with this tone should be good. Maybe throwing a boost, maybe a couple pedals. Let's see. All right, let me take the noise gate off. Sorry for that extra noise, but let's try it. Now, muted legato. See the difference the tone makes when you do that? Hey man, you've got some insane technique and really cool melodic ideas. Cheers. Wow, I appreciate that. Thank you. We had a little bit of a gate on the noise gate. A little bit on the noise gate. You're good. Is your dad named Jerry? No, he's not, but I appreciate it. Thanks. I could hear the Rick Ram for a second. I gotta get the right tone. It's just still ain't it. Just a tad bit of a noise gate, just a hair of it. Here we go. So let's try it now. Noise gate. I don't have the right tone for it. I know this sounds like a really lame excuse, but let's see if we can find. How about this? Maybe this will help. Yeah, I have to dial that in, unfortunately. So, tone is everything, man. Yeah, it is true. I hear the. Oh yeah, I read that. How can I become fast like you're currently? I've been stuck for years now. I find Rick's licks impossible. Man, you just gotta practice a lot. I know it's cliche, but. That's actually really good for that tone, though. The delay is nice. All right, everyone, I have to head out now. So you economy pick mostly? Yes, I economy pick and swybrid pick mostly. But with that being said, I gotta get going now. I want to mention one more time before I get off of here. Check out my Patreon. I've been posting tabs to my videos very consistently, so check that out. The link is in the description, or just go to patreon.com/Straten Marshall. How are you holding the pick? I am using a lot of different ways of holding the pick. In some ways, I hold it like this though. Hard to maybe see over the comments. I'll give you a better angle next live stream. All right, with that being said, appreciate it for everyone who joined and supported. And I'll see you guys maybe sometime this weekend. But I'll be posting more content maybe even tomorrow. I'm going to be posting a lot more here. So, all right, everyone, take care. Bye.